to giving back to the community, of course, and learning leadership skills and learning more about my community.
I really hope to learn more about what philanthropy actually means.
Because I wanted to learn a little bit more about the grant writing process and about a little bit more about nonprofit organizations within my community.
I wanted to give back to the community that has given so much to me, so I really wanted to help as much as I could, and I just thought this was a good opportunity.
Youth in Philanthropy has been a cornerstone program for the Foundation for MetroWest for many years now. The country as a whole, back in the late 1990s, had realized that there are a lot of young people that weren't quite educated on the topic of philanthropy and how important it was to engage young people around the topic. And so the foundation, being a community foundation here in the MetroWest, does a lot around philanthropy education, and Youth in Philanthropy falls under that umbrella. And so it's a really exciting program where young people throughout the MetroWest can go through this 18-week program to learn the ins and outs of philanthropy and to actually make an impact in their very own community by reading grant applications from nonprofit organizations and then reviewing them, really doing a lot of research around a nonprofit, completing site visits, and then awarding nonprofit organizations in the MetroWest region money to help with their cause. And so that's a really exciting thing for us, and we feel that when the students complete the program, they're fully aware of the needs that do exist in their community.
As the facilitator for the Youth in Philanthropy program, I follow curriculum that has been given to me by the Foundation for MetroWest, and I get support from their staff on different topics for different sessions. So we begin with what is a philanthropist, and we go over details and start with some basics, and then work up towards what is a nonprofit, why is a nonprofit important to a community, how do nonprofits benefit by receiving grants, and then slowly transition the students into learning on how to review a grant, look at a grant, break it down, and then the students I facilitate leading up to that point and try and give all the kind of essential information that the kids in the program are going to need to be able to use when they receive the actual grants that they're going to have discussions and come to a consensus about. And then they ultimately make their decisions completely solo. I have no influence over that. I'm just kind of a bystander in the room and can answer basic questions. But it's really up to the students participating in the program to work through that. So for the first part, I'm a facilitator, and then for a portion of it, I'm a bystander. And at the end, I just help them to formulate and prep for presentations that they will be doing in the community to support their choices.
Last year, I really enjoyed the program because not only did I get to learn about what a nonprofit is and connect more with my community and the nonprofits in my community, I got to also make a lot of new friends and learn leadership skills through group discussions about deciding what grants we donated to and coordinating fundraising.
I had never looked at a grant before this program. I didn't even know what it was. I've learned about different types of nonprofit organizations. I've learned all sorts of cool facts about how a grant can jumpstart a really cool initiative like libraries or like highway lines. I didn't know that, and that was really interesting.
I didn't think that it was going to be as interactive as it was, but we really got out in the world, went to the different places, and saw firsthand how it affects the people.
We're getting a really good background of how nonprofits work and how boards work and how grants are given to nonprofits from foundations like the MetroWest.
I hadn't learned or experienced anything like this before, and that was partially also the reason why I wanted to try this. But the only community service I had done was at Newton Wellesley Hospital, and so I wanted to know and learn more about what other kinds of community service was, what other ways I could do to help people other than donating money.